Okay, for the first card, we have the Page of Coins. So, you guys are probably awaiting some messages, or you could have already received a good message that would concern your finances, or this could be about a child in your life, or this could also be about like higher education. For some, this could be good news, of a child graduating, or perhaps some of you have decided to take some courses, enroll in school, or perhaps you guys are just focused on receiving messages of a financial nature. And in the upright position, these would be positive messages. You're awaiting good news. Or you've already received good news. Okay, this would be your circumstances card, and we have the star. So this is a beautiful card. The star is about hope and inspiration, and it's that wish come true. The star also, is about having, some hidden abilities, but they're not so hidden. For some of you, they could be, perhaps maybe you're just not using them, and some of you are definitely using them. So, this is a card of inspiration. It's a card of being blessed from above or by the universe, however you prefer to look at it. And this is showing that we're having faith in ourselves, in the divine, in the universe, and God, however you want to look at it. And we're just feeling blessed overall. And a lot of you may be seeing a dream of yours or a wish of yours coming true, or you're trying to make it come true. Okay, so for the focus, we have the Queen of Coins. So the Queen of Coins, she definitely knows how to make money. She also enjoys helping others learn how to make money and provide them with the necessary tools to make, money and how to materialize, things of a financial nature. So she definitely tends to work behind the scenes, but she definitely loves to see the things that she teaches others about, finances. She loves to watch people grow, especially growing into any type of skills or abilities that this woman or male could teach you. So this person could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that they don't have to be. We could just simply be dealing with the energy where you guys are focused on money, you're focused on nurturing and maintaining that financial stability. We will be clarifying all of the cards this month, so just a little forewarning there. Okay, so this would be your recent past or the energy that is currently passing. And here we have the Seven of Coins in the reverse position. So anytime I see the Seven of Coins in the reverse position, this can indicate a bad investment, something you would not want to invest in, because it would just essentially be a waste of money. It's like flushing your money down the toilet. But this can also indicate an actual, gambling, So some of you could actually have been out gambling. Maybe you lost a little bit too much money. Some of you could have also had taken a gamble in general on something. It could have been an investment. It could have been, taking a gamble on a job. It could have been many different things. But anytime we have the Seven of Coins in reverse, it shows it definitely, whatever the gamble was, it didn't work out in your favor. Okay, so this card position is about your present, the here, the now energy. we have the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So this can indicate a child. It could indicate a child that is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a child that could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of qualities. Or this could simply be about the energy. Or this could even be you, seeing how we're doing Aries. So the focus is on receiving messages, but they are not being received on time. The messages are delayed, or the messages that you are receiving are, well, disappointing news. It's news that you don't necessarily want to hear, or it's a delay in receiving a message. And this message would probably concern a job, a project, whether it be, it could be a creative endeavor, it could be many different things. But this can indicate a delay in receiving a message that you're waiting on, or disappointing news. So it can go either way. So for the near future, we have the Magician in the reverse position. So with the Magician in the reverse position, this can indicate that you're not using your skills, your talents, your abilities the right way. Or this could indicate that perhaps maybe you might be producing, mediocre work compared to what you could be doing. Sometimes this can indicate a lack of confidence and belief in the self and your own abilities. Sometimes this can indicate someone that is a bit of a trickster, or someone that is a bit of a scam artist, con artist. So that will resonate with a few of you, that particular statement. But for the most part, a lot of times, and definitely with the sign of Aries, with the Magician in the reverse position, this would indicate something being started, but it's like the enthusiasm just drains completely in a really fast manner. And something you start, you don't complete. And so that's indicated by the Magician in the reverse. So if you've started something and you didn't complete it, perhaps maybe you've lost enthusiasm about it. So my best advice for this is whatever you go after, whatever you're trying to manifest and materialize into your life, you want to make sure that this is what you truly want. You want to make sure this is what you're truly, truly passionate about. Whatever it may be, whether it's work or relationship for you, whatever it is, you want to make sure that this is what you truly want. And you want to make sure this is what you're truly passionate about, because if you're not truly passionate about it, then you can start off a bit passionate, but, then it's just going to go downhill real quick. Yeah. And for a few of you that this may resonate with, this could be manipulative energy here. So one who's manipulating energy in a bad way, say manifesting some more negative things to happen for others. And sometimes this can happen on a subconscious level where you're not even consciously aware that you're doing it. Sometimes you can kind of get in your own way. And, every sign is guilty of this. So don't beat yourself up. Sometimes we could just have negative thoughts. And if we're constantly thinking negative thoughts, then it can end up becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so sometimes we can literally manipulate the outcome of things, and we're not always consciously aware that, that we did it to ourselves. The whole self-fulfilling prophecy thing. So you definitely want to be careful. And as I said, you want to make sure that whatever this is, that you're truly, truly passionate about it. And, if you are truly passionate about whatever this is, and your heart and soul is in it, and you really want it, then maybe you're just not using your skills or abilities to the best of that you can, or maybe you're not seeing the full potential that lies within you. Maybe you're just not giving yourself enough credit. You know, a lot of times this indicates that you do have some talent. Sometimes this talent can be hidden. So a little bit of introspection could definitely help here. Okay, this would be the attitude card. So we have the Nine of Wands. So this would definitely indicate that you guys are prepared to handle any adversity, any type of hostility that comes your way. Anybody who tries to come at you guys are ready to just pounce, which is very Aries-like. Like, oh, what? You want to mess with me? Come on, I'm ready. You see, I got a bleeding wound on my head. I don't care. I'll come for you. Sorry, bad humor there. But you know, you guys are definitely prepared to handle whatever comes your way. You guys have the inner strength and the stamina to withstand anything that comes your way. So don't worry about getting knocked down, you know, because you'll get right back up and you'll go right back at it. Okay, this is how other people would see you. And here we have the Three of Swords in the reverse position. So this can indicate that perhaps some of you have went through a bit of a heartbreak. This could have been a romantic relationship. It could have been a romantic relationship that ended in a third party type of situation, hence cheating. The love triangle. Excuse me. Or this could be indicating something that, you know, you wanted to get or something you wanted to achieve. You didn't get it or achieve it. And it was a bit hurtful, a bit heartbreaking, but you are healing from this. And sometimes this can indicate that something, you know, happened that upset you and hurt you. You know, this could have been, you know, say a disagreement with a friend or a family member or a lover or a business partner. Perhaps someone hurt your feelings, you know. So sometimes this can indicate that an apology is forthcoming. So for some of you, an apology is forthcoming, and for some of you, you may need to give an apology. So it can go both ways. Okay, this position is hopes and fears. So here we have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, I refer to this as the emotional wish card, emotional choices. So a lot of times this is about we have to make a choice, an emotional choice. Now, what we really need to do is we need to pick spirit, but we don't always tend to choose the right way. So a lot of times, you know, like some people would go for, oh, look at this beautiful ring. I want this ring. But see, all that glitters is not gold. Sometimes something can look really good on the outside, but then it's just like hollow on the inside. It's not what you really wanted. So with this card, illusions can come. So, yeah. But emotional choices are very possible here. Okay, for the final outcome, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse position. So, we have 3 pages here. So, some of you guys could potentially be dealing with issues with your children, okay? That'll resonate with some of you. Now, don't shoot the messenger, but for some of you, this could be indicating that perhaps you are acting a bit immature. And hey, every sign is guilty of this from time to time. It happens. But sometimes emotional situations arise and we don't handle them the best way that we could. And this can bring out a bit of a immature side that, you know, we would rather not show. So something emotional definitely rocked your world. For some of you, this could have been a relationship that ended. Perhaps some of you could have, perhaps wanted to be with someone in particular and it never manifested, it never happened. For some of you, this could be indicating that you were going after a goal. This doesn't have to be a love goal. This could have been you going after, a particular project or a job that you wholeheartedly loved, and something occurred and it has definitely hurt you emotionally. And a lot of times with this card in the reverse position, you really need to speak up. There's a tendency to withhold the emotions and not speak on them. And this can lead to impulsive actions and, saying things impulsively, which, can dig a grave a bit deeper sometimes. But overall, this is about you really need to put your feelings out there. You don't want to repress them and bottle them in, because when we do that, it can make us say and do things that we wouldn't normally do, but hurt and anger can, provoke us. But the best way to handle it is we need to put our feelings out there, whether other people accept them or not. We have to be true to ourselves above all else, because no one else can do that for you. You have to take care of you. And so you have to honor yourself. And it's better to just put your feelings out there, whether people like it or not, because you don't want to look back and have regrets. So if someone hurt you, don't be afraid to speak up. Speak up and let them know. And that way you don't have to worry about acting on impulse, or perhaps saying, things impulsively, or, just automatically reacting and perhaps making a problem even bigger. So just, come from the heart and speak your truth. Put those feelings out there. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but it's certainly a lot healthier than repressing the emotions. Okay, for the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card in the reverse position. So this definitely indicates that there is some sort of situation in which most of you are still clinging to the past or clinging to a particular situation, not wanting to let something go. Maybe it has to do with, work. Maybe it has to do with love. But you're not wanting to move away from this loss. And sometimes it's like you can think, well, I'm fighting for what I want. But sometimes when we just keep fighting for what we want and we keep getting hit with endless battle after endless battle, it's because we need to let it go. Let go. Let go, let God, let go, let the universe. Because the more that you hang on, the more that you're actually holding yourself back. You're not able to see your true potential when you hang on to the past. So whatever it is, you need to let it go. If this is like a relationship, speak your truth, say what you need to, and let it go and move forward. Because when you move forward, things will get a lot better. They will. Have faith. Have faith, because things will get better. When one door closes, another always opens. And with this type of energy, I always tell everyone, we can't always see it in the moment because we're so wrapped up in our pain. But when we decide to close this door and walk away, when we get into the future, we end up being happier, and we look back at times like this and we're like, wow, yeah, that was necessary for me to walk away from this situation, because I could not be where I am today if I had not walked away from that situation. It's always for the better. It doesn't feel like it's for the better when you're going through it, but trust me, it does work out for the better in the long run. It's aiding us in transformation and, evolving. So if you're going through a situation where it seems like an endless battle with no end in sight, it's time to just walk away, let go of it.